Hello and welcome, everyone. It's Charlene Smith here, and I am back after a very, very, very long time. But I am back here on YouTube doing a live stream. And I must say, I'm so excited for this one. It's been such a long time, but it feels amazing to be back here and speaking to you all. Obviously, I've come to discuss the big result that took place at the Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal did beat Sunderland 3-0. So I want to hear from you guys. I want to get your thoughts, your opinions, your comments on that. And you don't need to be an Arsenal fan to come and join the stream. As my regulars know, every single fan tunes in. So shout out to everyone. Big up to everyone who is already active. Welcome, Ashoke, E-Man, my day ones. Shout out to Khalil. Oh, I'm assuming that you are from Instagram because I can see you've got a comment on leather pants. I know you guys love my lucky leathers. And I'm sure you're intrigued to know whether or not I'm wearing them now. What are you saying? E-Man saying Shah Shah. E-Man, Wagwan. Ashake saying, hey, Charlene, great to see you back live. I missed you so much. And I must say, I missed you guys so much as well. It's been such a long time since I've done something like this. Obviously, I've done a live stream on She's a Keeper a few days ago with Helen, Pippa and Ty. But doing it over here on my channel, yeah, it's been such a long time. Khalil saying, oh yeah, leather pants, they feel so nice with a tight leather blazer. Yeah, I'm assuming that you like my dress sense. Love you. Oh, I love you too as well. You guys are always showing me love. And I want to say thank you so much as well, because I know these streams can sometimes be a little bit spontaneous, a little bit last minute, but you guys always show up for me. So thank you for supporting and being a part of this community. We win in this type of fixture, give me confidence. You say type of we win in this type of fixture, give me confidence. It says Swag Gaming, shout out to you. So I did actually do a match preview on my channel. So if you haven't seen that already, make sure you do go and check it out. And I did say I was really, really confident coming into this game against Sunderland. I did think we was going to score 3 goals. I also thought we would have conceded a goal, but, you know, we done that one better and we managed to keep a clean sheet. But there was something about this game that it just felt like it was a game that we was going to win, you know, no stress. I must say Sunderland did really, you know, give us a bit of a battle. They weren't like an easy pushover team. I must say defensively, they were really, really strong. But we managed to get 3 goals past them and we managed to keep a clean sheet. First half, I must say, well, let's break it down. Like 20 seconds into the game, we did actually have a shot and it could have been 1-0 within, you know, seconds of kickoff. Sunderland then did, I think it was within like 9 minutes or something. They had an opportunity as well where they took a shot where could have been 1-1 at that point. And then they was just really good defensively. I was actually saying, because I was at the stadium and I was thinking, we need to get a goal before half time. I didn't want to go into the half with it being 0-0. I just wanted to get that goal just to give us, you know, that little bit of an edge, that little confidence boost as well. And we managed to get that. Nonetheless, I was still feeling confident, you know, that, yeah, we're still going to go out there and score. Then we made it to 2-0. And I was thinking, oh, I'll take 2-0 right now. But we went even better and managed to get a 3rd goal. And I must say, I was really, really happy to see, you know, Gokares get subbed on and to come on and get 2 goals is going to do amazing things for his confidence. Yeah. Let me know how you guys feel about the game. I will try and get through as many of your comments as I possibly can. Tyra saying, hey, Shah, come on, you Gunners, massive win. It was a huge win because we know how crucial it is to, you know, we did actually get a 2-2 draw against Sunderland when we was at their home ground. So to, you know, come with a comeback like that is what we needed for our morale, as well as making sure we collect all 3 points because we know how crucial it is come end of the season. Yes, saying, I'm from Instagram. We love you. Oh, thank you so much for joining from Instagram. I love you too. Sakalaka boom boom. Loving these usernames. Big up, Shah. Big up to you as well. The longer you wear them, the softer they get. I love it. I'm wearing purple Versace leather pants. Oh, amazing. Sounds like you got a bit of swag on you too. Charlene, are the Premier League predictions going to return? Because many people are asking me about that. Yes, they are going to return. They are long overdue. So we're definitely going to try and line that up to get in some Premier League predictions prior to the game. Did you guys see my Premier League? I can't even get my words out. Did you see my Premier League prediction for today? Arsenal now win the league for you, mate, says no. Well, I do feel like Arsenal are going to win the league. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is, number one, we now have squad depth. And I feel like that has been the problem in prior seasons where we've just been coming short because we just haven't had the players. You know, last season, we had our whole starting 11 injured, you know, at different times throughout the campaign. Our key players were faced with injuries, big injuries as well. And had we had the squad depth, then we would have been able to win the league last season and prior seasons as well. Whereas now you can see that, number one, we've got versatile players who can play in different positions. So if we have got our main starter who is out injured or whatever, we have got someone who can, you know, move from their position to another position. And we're seeing the benefits of that. You know, we've got Marino, who's our midfielder, who is also our striker. Same with Kai Havertz. He could play in the field. He could play as a striker. I just think having that versatility makes such a huge difference. We saw Declan Rice playing in defence. So now that we've got the squad depth, 100%. I'll be very surprised if we do not win the league this season. So that's what I'm like. I am overly confident that we're winning the league. I know you guys think I'm a bit delusional or whatever, but I don't care. I'll be very surprised if we do not win the league. Mr. King is saying hi, and he's saying points 9. That's right. We are 9 points clear, top of the table. When I see the parade, I want a picture because I like watching you. Shout out to Tyrone. And yes, of course, I honestly love meeting you all. I love taking photos with you guys as well. So for sure, if you guys see me at the parade, even if you see me at the Emirates Stadium, like, I'm always happy to take photos with you guys. Obviously, the one thing I ask is you guys be respectful, which most of the time, well, all of the time actually, you guys are respectful and everything. So yeah, I'm always happy to take photos with you guys for sure. That's great because I missed doing the prediction. The prediction's gonna be back, yo. Let me just make sure I haven't missed any comments. Okay, right, I think I'm all up to scratch here. Shout out to Pippa. Hey girl, what you saying? Midday, I love that. Yes, welcome, baby. What's Khalil saying? I'm wearing my red blazer too with my purple Versace pants. I'm intrigued to see what this looks like. Could you perhaps like post a picture on Instagram and send it to me or something so I can see? Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what that looks like. City hate watch tomorrow, says Devonte. So Devonte's going to be watching to see what happens with City. I'm sure all will be. The bigger the points gap, the better. Sakalaka is saying, big up Gooners. What a win. Focus and consistency. We've lost the league on the last day. Let's take one game at a time. We have a very busy season ahead. Come on, guys. Vamos. Yeah, for sure. I was actually just saying to someone today as well, post-match, I was like, we have that until it's the end of the season. You know, there's only, 14 games, I believe. What game are we on? I did actually just post off what match day we are on. Let me just double check that. So we've got 13 games remaining in the league, in the Premier League. So that is not many at all. So yeah, not long to go, but we do need to make sure we stay consistent with everything that we are doing. It feels like we are rectifying our mistakes as well, which is good. You know, you need to learn from your mistakes. So all the mistakes that we've been making in prior season, I do feel like we are sort of rectifying them, which is obviously a positive. So yeah, we just need to stick it out. Hopefully, not be faced with too many more injuries, and the Premier League still is ours. How confident are you guys feeling about us winning the Premier League? Do you feel like, yep, we are going to do it? Are you still undecided? Or do you feel quite confident that Arsenal are not going to win the league? And if you're not an Arsenal fan, because I know some of you ain't, still feel free to have your opinion openly and respectfully. Because we want to know how you're feeling. And obviously, if you're not an Arsenal fan, state what team you support, because it's always interesting to know how you guys are feeling, whether you're up or not. So let us know. Denzel is claiming that he saw me today with my man. Okay, well, you definitely, well, didn't see me with my man because I do not have a man. But did you see me around the stadium or something? Let me know. Mr. King is saying, beautiful Charlene, beautiful you too. Arsenal 3-0, absolutely. Big win for us today. How many skinny leather pants do you own? You guys make me laugh. You are actually funny. Do you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I have so many of them skinny leather pants that I actually don't know how many I own. I've got quite a few because, as you know, I am a big fan of them. And when you wash them, they do actually kind of lose their like their what is it called? Like they go a bit funny. You can see they're looking a bit washed or knackered. So I've got like a number of them, but I don't know. I've got a fair amount. I've got them in different colours as well. So I have just black. I've also got like a burgundy pair. I've got a beige pair. I've even got some leather like batty riders. How do you say it? Some short shorts? You may not know what batty riders are, but like some shorts in a couple colours. But anyway, let's not get too much into my wardrobe. 3-0, yeah, baby. Invisible W7H. Charlene, it's happening. Guna from India. Shout out to all of our Gunas in India. Guys, I'm intrigued. What country are you tuning in from? And make sure, if you're putting a flag, make sure you put the name of the country. So let us know where you are located. We'd love to hear from you. And as we know, Liverpool versus Man City tomorrow. Big game. Hopefully, Liverpool, get a result for us. Hi, Charlene. Massive win. Congratulations to the boys getting you from Kenya. And you need to pay a visit in Kenya. Would love to meet you. Shout out to Robert and shout out to all of our Kenyan family, all of our Gunners over in Kenya. And yes, it was a massive win today. Definitely needed. And I do need to come to Kenya for sure. It'd be lovely to come over and meet all of you guys over in Kenya. What is the main dish in Kenya? I'm such a foodie. Tell me, what is your national dish in Kenya? And I assume it's hot all year round. So can you just clarify that for me? Because I am definitely a sun seeker. So is it hot all year round? And what is your national dish? Okay, so I'm assuming you're going to do that. Duns is saying, I hope Liverpool win tomorrow. I want the Premier League done early so we can focus on Champions League. We've got to focus on Champions League. We've also got to focus on the Carabao Cup. We've also got to pay attention to the FA Cup as well. I mean, anyone feeling like we could do a drill? Let me know. 13-game streak is possible. Yeah, man, we could go on and win all 30 games for sure. As a Chelsea fan, I don't want Arsenal to win the league, but it will happen. Shout out to Ashoke as well, who's a Chelsea fan. How are you feeling after that defeat at the Emirates the other day? But yeah, man, respect that. You can see we are going to win the league this season. Mr. King is saying Arsenal, EFL Cup, Man City. And Arsenal final, EFL Cup, Man City. Okay, but I think what I'm making of this is that Arsenal are going to face Man City in the final of the EFL Cup. Are you feeling confident that Arsenal will win? Let me know. All of you know. Shout out to Devontae saying, I'm confident with the squad's first team players missing, and I know players step up every chance they get. And I must say, I totally agree with you as well, because we've been seeing it. The players are definitely now in terms of like their mentality as well as their gameplay. We have definitely seen a huge shift in the mentality more so, the way we retaliate, when we make a mistake, for example, we give the ball away, which may result in us conceding. The way that we retaliate and respond to this is completely different, and it's definitely crucial. So we are definitely seeing a much more mentally stronger team, which is what you need. You need that strong, solid mentality in order to be a winner. We've been through our pain. On the other side of pain is strength, and we're definitely showing the strength for sure in mentality as well as our gameplay. And let's just hope we're not hit with too many more injuries. It's just such a shame that Marino is obviously looking like he's going to probably be out for the remainder of the season, to be fair. Obviously, it ain't been confirmed, so do not mark my words. But I reckon it will be, potentially remainder of the season, which is a bit unfortunate. Yeah, he makes a well recovery, and I just hope that we're not hit with any more injuries. And I'd be happy for you, Charlene, and my other two favourite girls, Philippa and Helen. Shout out to Philippa and Helen as well, my girlies. I know Philippa's tuned in. Let me know our hells. Leather hot pants, that's my thing, baby. Great win by the Gunners today. Come on, you Gunners. You don't know lives. All right. Shout out to Mr. King, who is based over in the United States of America. Shout out to Devontae, who is based over in Jamaica. All right. I'm not even going to get too much into some of these stuff. Let's do the leather pants now, because this is going too far. Imagine Tottenham get relegated while we were in the Premier League. It would be special. Listen, absolutely phenomenal. Can you imagine? That would be jokes. That would be absolute class. Our season will keep getting better and better. Imagine that. We want 4. Salipa said back in September. Shout out to Alvanit, who wants all 4 trophies, and why not? We've got the opportunity to do exactly that, so why not go for them all? I'm expecting to see us go out and put out a job like we want all 4 trophies for sure. Feeling we'll take 3, but 4 we could definitely achieve that. Hey Charlene, love you to bits. Up the good work. Thank you, Mars Music. I love you too, and thank you so much for supporting, and thank you for your kind words. I honestly appreciate all of you, so thank you. We have got varieties from the traditional ones to so this is Robert, who is based in Kenya, who's saying I should come and visit Kenya, and I said, what is the traditional dish, and is it hot over there? So the answer to my questions are, we have got varieties from the traditional ones to the African cake, ugali, with meat, fried or grilled. You will love it. Can't wait. And please show up with some jerseys, giveaways. Hakuna Mutata. All right, I love this. I mean, if you don't ask, you don't get. I mean, I'm not an Arsenal, what is it called? I don't have jerseys to give away, is what I'm saying. I mean, I know when you turn up to certain places, you shouldn't with your long hand and all that, but unfortunately, I don't have jerseys to give away. But obviously, if I did, then I definitely would do that. But yeah, your dishes sound absolutely amazing. So just a question. is the cake, do you eat it fried or grilled meat? Is that what you are saying? Can you just clarify that for me? Tottenham deserve to get relegated, to be honest. Yeah, I totally agree with you. They definitely do deserve to be relegated, because who are Tottenham? Who do we think of Tottenham? One club, two teams. For sure, that is definitely what we have got. We've got our strong starting 11. Then we've also got our bench as well, which is strong. And I must say, it does feel absolutely amazing to know that, okay, we're putting out a strong side. And even before we put out the strong 11, you know, sometimes there's that conflict of, who do I even want to see start today? You know, when you've got options and it's like, we could start this person, but actually we could start that person. And like, oh my God, undecided. They're both amazing. I just don't even know who to start. So it's definitely good to have variety of players, that variety of quality, and even during gameplay as well. You know, when we're subbing off one player, there ain't a big drop off in the quality where you're thinking, oh God, we're going to feel it now because this player's coming off. You know, we've got another player who's coming on and they're stepping in, they're delivering. And, you know, if God forbid we have any injuries, again, you have got players who can step in and do a job. So, for example, Bukayo Saka being out injured, Madueke is just absolutely phenomenal. You know, the way he just plays with such confidence, the way he just dribbles with the ball, like everything that he does, he's not afraid to take a shot. He's not afraid to skill up players. He's not afraid to pass players. Just everything he does is amazing. So it's definitely great to have, you know, two strong teams, because I feel like that's kind of been the difference between us and Man City. So where we've been competing with Man City for the league, you know, the main topic of conversation was always, well, you know, Man City have a strong A team and they've got a strong B team. But now you can also say the same thing about Arsenal. We've got a strong A team and we've also got a strong B team. As well, guys, while we are sort of on that topic, we saw Ethan Wanyeri, who has been playing, you know, some key roles for us. He's been playing with a lot of confidence, really expressing himself, and he's been delivering. This season, he hasn't really been getting much minutes or game time. He's been on the bench. I personally feel like he's a fantastic talent and needs to get minutes. A player who is that young, who has such confidence, who has such talent. You don't really want to see them just sitting on the bench. You want to see them getting game time. You want to see them progressing. But where the levels have stepped up so much, I personally feel like he is to those levels. But obviously there are other players who are, you know, more experienced and more favoured over him to start. So obviously we've now seen Wanyeri go out on loan to Marseille on his debut, manages to score, manages to deliver. How do you guys feel about Wanyeri going out on this loan spell? Do you feel like, well, you know, we should have kept him? Do you feel like the loan spell was the best thing for him and for him, his development as a player? And also, while he was out on that loan spell and when Marino got injured, there was still an opportunity. I believe it was a very tight margin, but I do feel there was an opportunity for us to call him back from the loan spell. Do you feel like that is something that we should have done? Should we have called back Ethan? Just when you factor in how many games we've got. So we've got the Premier League, we've got the Champions League, we've got the FA Cup, we've got the Carabao Cup, just all these games. I feel like we should have potentially have called back Ethan just in case we may need him, or do you feel like, nope, it was the right thing, you know, keep him out? Let me know your thoughts and your opinions on all of that as well. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. And Mickey Funkster is saying, bless up, Shah. Stay beautiful. It's fresh to see you back live. Great win today. Thank you so much. I must say, it does feel really refreshing for me also to be back live, because it's been, you know, such a long time since I've done a live show on this channel. And obviously we, you know, had a great little community going on here and, you know, such amazing live streams and everything. But I must say, I do appreciate you guys' loyalty as well and your patience, because I'll be honest, I ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. I know there's been some inconsistencies with the channel and everything, where it's like we're live all the time and then we are and everything. But I appreciate you guys being consistent and patient with me for sure. I have got a special guest. I see you there. I've got a special guest who I'm about to bring in. So I'm just going to quickly answer these two questions. Then I'm going to bring in my very special guest. I meant Arsenal men and women's teams. One club, two teams. Apologies, I'm just getting carried away with the men here. But yeah, shout out women as well who are doing amazing things. And even in prior seasons where our men's team haven't been to the levels, our women's team definitely have. And Bonte saying, I think we should have kept him, but he wants game time. Yeah, and that's a fair opinion, a fair reason for him to go out on the loan spell as well, because game time is crucial, you know, as I was saying. Right, guys, are you ready for me to introduce my very, very special guest? Before I do introduce them, have you any guesses of who this may be? Quickly get active in the comments right now and let me know who you think it is that I'm about to add to the stream. Be quick, guys, because they're sitting there waiting. They're probably thinking, Bomba Clark, this beyond. Ty? It's not Ty this time. It's someone else. Any more guesses before I bring them in? It's definitely someone that you guys know. There you go. There's a clue. Philippa or Helen. It's not the ladies this time. Any more guesses? You've definitely met this person before on live streams with me. Bring them in, says Devontae. You guys given up already? You're not going to guess anymore. All right. It seems as you guys are unsure. I'm going to introduce them. I'd like to say a big warm welcome to our boy, Doug. Welcome.
Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me? Yeah, loud and clear, yeah?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing, Doug?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm in good spirits right now, Sha. I can't lie.
Amazing. I know. I could definitely see that big smile on your face.
Yeah, man.
And that's obviously.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Amazing. I'm in good high spirits as well, just like yourself. I mean, this week's been a fantastic week, hasn't it?
Listen, it's been, you can't ask for more. What a result today. Tough team in Sunderland, going and getting the 3 points, and even just the way we went about it. Yeah, I'm buzzing. I see Brentford just beat Newcastle, so they're going to be up for it. It's going to be a good game in the week when we play them as well, you know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, man, I'm loving what's going on right now.
Absolutely. And I know, like, you are, like, on the same kind of vibe as me when it comes to positivity, you know, around Arsenal Football Club. And, you know, prior season, we'd be like, yeah, man, we're going to win the league. And, you know, we'd be feeling really confident. How are you feeling about this season as well? Is it a no, yeah, man, we're going to do it? And how many trophies do you think we're going to win?
I feel like, you know what? I feel like the league, I think the league is ours this season. I just got a slight confidence. Yo, Pippa, what, God? Philippa, she's there. Yeah, no, you know what it is? Yeah, I got a slight confidence that the league is ours. The current, like, see a result like today, people will play it down, yeah? They'll play down the result like today, but I think in previous seasons, this is a game that goes 90th minute, like to the 80th minute, Sunderland on the break, they go 1-0 up, we're chasing the game, might be lucky if we get a draw, lose the game 1-0 at home, everyone walks away disappointed. I feel like for us to get the result in the way that we did, play the way that we did, just shows that the team is on a different level this season. And I'm confident that we can win the league. It's not, you know, like people say, be humble and all of this. It's not about, like, I'm saying it in a brash way, but I'm just confident in the way that this team plays and the way that we set up and the way that they're going about their business this season, that they can get over the line. I really believe that it's our season to win the league. But it's a case, like you said, if we can go on to do more, like, can we go and secure the Carabao Cup Can we win the Champions League? Can we get far in the FA Cup? Which all things are possible. So you dare to dream, but I'm not going to be the one beating off my drum saying we're on for the quadruple. I'm just playing it down, and I think us Arsenal fans have learned over previous years just to be easy. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it right now.
Okay, and I definitely know what you're saying when it comes to that, but I must say, as an Arsenal fan, I find it hard to just be easy because I've been saying it loud and clear, Doug. I'm like, we're in the treble this season.
Oh, I can see it though. This is the thing. Like, I think I think what I think the defining factor is for me when it comes to what we can achieve this season is going and beating Man City in the final in a few weeks. I think we go and beat Man City in the final in a few weeks, the changing of the guard, the student versus the master, the whole Pep Guardiola, the Arteta, the Man City. We get that off our backs and we bring that home, and that squad get the chance of lifting that trophy. I think it sets us up for whatever, like anything's possible after that. I think if we lose that, then more pressure becomes on winning the Premier League. Then those games and those fixtures that we have leading into the end of the season becomes a little bit more pressure. The Champions League becomes a bit more pressure. I think we win that, then the relief is off. That team have felt that lifting of a trophy thing, and then they can go on to do a madness, because right now we are just, I can't lie, we're just phenomenal. And I know a lot of people saying it's boring and it's this and it's that, but the thing that's phenomenal about it, if you're a watcher of football, is that we can play in every phase of the game. That we defend crosses. We can, if you want to come at us, we're up for that, and we can play counter-attacking football. We can sit back into a low block and defend if we have to. We can, play the game in your half if we want. You know what I mean? Like, we can, any way you want to play football against Arsenal, this team is equipped to be able to play that way. Do you get what I'm saying? So I just think, there's still the question marks of a low block, but we're handling that season. Those games, we're beating these teams, and whether it's through set pieces, whether it's through whatever, we're getting like own goals. I don't care. Like, we're winning, innit? Do you get what I mean?
100%.
So man, I think anything's possible, Shah, man. Listen, dare to dream, man. I'm just trying to be easy because I get myself excited and that, and then this team has a way of just crushing my dreams, man. So let me just be easy.
Yeah, I can see you are trying to hold it down as much as you possibly can to not be loud and Larry, like myself. And you're like, man, but listen, I know your heart. You're like, no, man, 4 trophies.
But deep down, deep down, if I'm honest with you, I feel the quadruple is on. It's definitely on. We're in all those competitions. Do you get what I mean? Like, I think this team can do something special this year. And I'm not afraid to say it. The only difference, I'm not coming with that, we're the greatest, no one can't talk to us, like, we're us. Like, I'm just more on a tip, like, realistically, this team, we're in it. Like, we're in everything. We have every fighting chance in all competitions to come away with something this season. And I know it must hurt a lot of other fan bases and other teams to see that this team is so strong and that they could, if we went on to do the quadruple and win it all this season, I think it just silences everyone. It's not been done. It is on the cards. It can be done. Even a domestic treble, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup, like, only Man City and Man United have ever done it. They're playing it down. They're talking about it, but they don't want to talk about it too much because they are scared that we are very capable of doing that. Like, when you look at it and you look at this Arsenal squad, Shah, I'll ask you this: who can you see that actually can beat us? Do you get what I mean? On our day, like, who can beat us in the Premier League, like, really on our day?
Exactly, and there's no one that I can actually say, if I'm being completely honest, and that ain't me being arrogant or anything. Yeah,
we've lost 3 games all season. You think Liverpool, where they played, all right, cool. The free kick, there's nothing you can do about that. But that game could have ended a draw, maybe 1-0. Who knows? To us, could have gone either way. The Villa game, final kick of the game, they beat us, and then obviously the Man United game, more recent, where I feel, I don't know, that one, it happens, innit? And I feel like we just didn't take the game to them in the way that we should have, and they got the result. But really, that's it. 3 games all season.
Exactly.
We avenged Villa. haven't been able to avenge the Liverpool game, and we obviously beat Man United on the first game of the season, so we're one apiece on that, you know. But other than that, I don't see anyone on our day being able to take on this Arsenal side, man.
Exactly. Even with that Man United game as well, obviously, you know, they just got their new manager. They was on the back end of that 2-0, I think it was, against Man City. So, you know, you got to factor those things in as well, for sure. But even just going back to what you were saying, you know, in terms of like the way we connect season and whatever, I don't feel like I'm getting the energy from Arsenal fans that we are being arrogant, like, yeah, we're the best, we're untouchable or anything. We're just believing in the team, and we're seeing the qualities that the team are bringing. We're seeing the mindset of the team and everything. And I think that's the difference as well. And I mean, I speak to so many football fans as well. And like, I mean, like other football fans, like non-Arsenal, and it's like they don't want to say it. And you can see that it pains them to even mention it, but they're like, yeah, man, I think Arsenal's going to do it this season. You can just see the hate and the pain and the jealousy in their face when they're saying it.
But they have to say it because they don't want to come across as a hater, and that's the beauty of it. They don't want that. They don't want to be that. The thing is, it's the realization of it. Like, you see it when I watch TalkSport, you see it with all these pundits. Like, the realization that this team is that good and that they can actually win a lot of things, yeah. So it's like they have to say, yeah, I think Arsenal can win it. But what they then do is like micromanage, innit? They look at all the other little things where they can pick apart this team and create some sort of pressure. But every step of the way, this team has dealt with it. Like, you know, they say we're own goal FC, then we start scoring open play goals. Then it's like, oh, set pieces. Like, but if their team was doing all the things that our teams would do, like what we're doing, they wouldn't be complaining. If anything, it'd be praised in the media. Do you get what I mean? But it's like, whatever it is, they don't like Arsenal. They got a thing about us. I think it's because our team's the only team that hasn't got like a area in their name. It's Arsenal. We're not called like, you know what I mean, Northwest Highbury Arsenal or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's Arsenal. That's what we are. Like, it's hating, isn't it? Like, you know. They're ripping the eggs like with the cannon, you get me? It's Arsenal, they're hating. Like, everyone else is Manchester and Liverpool. Like, oh, we're not named after no ends, mate. We're Arsenal, yeah? We're coming through, we're mashing work, yeah? Do you get what I'm saying? And it just buns them. But I just feel like it frustrates me, but I block out the noise. Like, you hear Scholes talking about like this team being, if they were to win it, it would be the worst league or, you know, to win it. And I think it's madness to me because I think what it is with the seasons now and how the way football's gone in the Premier League, I think a lot of teams, I said this to my boy, he was like, how's everyone got better? Like, it's not a case everyone's got better, but it's like more money is in football in the Premier League now. So it allows the likes of, like you see today, Brentford, they got decent players. You look at Sunderland today. Sunderland, even though we beat them 3-0, they've got a good side, which has shown they're going to stay up this season. You look at all the teams, they've got good players. Like, all across the board, the Premier League is more competitive. So if you're not on your game, like, say, Man City or Liverpool or like Tottenham's and these teams, that if you're not on your game, you will lose that game. Like, there's no, you don't just like roll up to a game half asleep and win it anymore. Like, where some teams have had the pleasure of being able to do that in the past. The Premier League is very competitive. So if anything, to me, this league is probably the hardest league to win. Do you know what I mean? If you saw Real Madrid was in, like, you know, if Real Madrid was in the Premier League, they're not going to walk this league. They're gonna go to Sunderland and lose a game, or they're going to go to Brightons and find it hard because all these games are hard fixtures now. Like, you know, even people look at our fixtures and say what we've got left of the season, we have the easier run, but they're saying, you know, Arsenal could lose those games because they know they're not just rollover games. You don't just go to West Ham and roll them over. You don't just. So for me, the take of what Scholes, it's like they're already preempting that we're gonna win, and they're trying to take away that glory from us to make it look like, well, if they win it, the league was shit. You know what I mean? Everyone was rubbish. Man City fell off it. Like that. But when you look at it, Man City probably have spent more money than us this season. And when you look at their lineup, that's not, even though they're in a rebuilding phase, but they've spent money, and that team is still a great team. So but they've just not been at the races. That's not our fault. You get what I mean? Like, they've struggled. Exactly. And so a lot of teams have. We've just been equipped better. We saw the change in the direction of how the Premier League was going, and our credit to how good of a manager he is, was able to adapt the team early for that. Do you know what I mean? A more defensive, rigid structure, you know, understanding that the game is going to be slower. It's going to be defined on set pieces and things like that. I guarantee you now, any team that wants to go and play free, open flow football, you're gonna concede goals, and you see it with teams like Liverpool that try to play open, adaptive football. They get caught out, you know, which they and it's cost them results this season. Do you get what I mean? So we've just preempted what the way that the football was going in terms of the Premier League, and we're the first to do it. And now everyone's trying to follow suit, but we're already miles ahead of them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's why I love Arteta, man. Like, I know a lot of people, there's still a lot of Arteta outers. Do you get me? Which I don't understand. Waiting for him to slip up so they can say, look, I told you so. Do you get me? But I guarantee if we was to lose him, even those Arteta outers would be hurt. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
He's a fantastic manager, and I think we are lucky to have him. We're blessed to have him, and I think the way that he's been able to preempt and see the vision of the way the Premier League is going and adapt to it is like we're seeing the fruits of that labour now. Like, do you get what I mean? Like in everything, absolutely. Top of everything. Do you get me?
For sure. And that's one thing that I love about Mikel as well, because he looks at these fine details. So when you were sitting there, you know, talking about the set pieces and all of this, that's Mikel Arteta, a fine detail in these things to a T, you know, and you can see the meaning of them. You know, when we got a set piece, you see the set piece standing up and, you know, everyone giving instruction. Like, I absolutely love it. And,
I love
it. Just it's amazing. And, you know, celebrating clean sheets. Celebrate, you see Gabriel, you know, celebrating when he makes a good, like, defensive block and all of them things. Like, you see the passion, and you can see, okay, Arteta has trained this team to not just go out and score goals and just do, you know, the usual thing, the expected thing, but to celebrate those small wins. And now you 100%. Do see it all coming together.
100%.
And as well, just
what was you going to say?
Sorry, there's a delay when we speak. I forgot now. What was I
no, but even just to touch on what you said, and everything, it's like it's so mad now that you can see that everyone's really trying to find a way. Because I was watching Match of the Day last week, and I don't know if you watched it, and Shay Given was almost saying that. Like they had this segment where they were talking about how can you stop Arsenal, and it's like I've never seen that on Match of the Day. Now Shay Given's like giving out this strategy as how to keep free players up to, you know, to counteract our corner, our set pieces and all of this. And it was funny because Chelsea did the same thing in the Chelsea game where they kept free players up, and it was funny to watch that because that was on Match of the Day the week before, and it's like. Every which way they're trying to find a way to figure out how to deal with us, like, and it's like it's funny to see because it shows how dominant in the world of football these like ex-players and pundits are looking at this team. You know, maybe the fan bases, rival fans won't see it because they're in denial, but in the world of football, the coaches, you know, the ex-players, they see it. Like, how can we stop this team? We have to figure out a way, and I think. If we win the Premier League and we win some serious silverware, I feel like this team will dominate for the next 2 to 3 years, 4 years until they all age. And it depends on the recruitment and how we're dealing with that. Because you see it with Liverpool, they, you know, kind of fell off a bit because they didn't recruit well. Same with Man City, like, but they're still there and thereabouts. So it really just depends on how we recruit and how we bring new players in to be able to keep to. But I feel like this team could dominate for a long time.
100%. And we did actually, just going to pick up some of these comments here quickly before we carry on talking. So Devontae saying, we need to win all 4 competitions. We've been the laughing stock football past 3 years for throwing away the league. I must say, definitely need to come back with a comeback strong. And I feel like definitely do it. Also saying, thoughts on Havertz being the person to unlock Gyökeres? I mean, what do you make of that?
Oh, no, definitely. Listen, you see the thing with Havertz, right? The thing with Havertz is he knows that, one, he's not a striker, and then 2, like, he's an attacking mid, right? But we played him up top. So he's got nothing to, like, prove. He's playing in a position that is not really his position and he's doing well. And it's like, he's not been playing attacking mid. So when he dropped him in the 10, he's not trying to get all the accolades for himself. He's happy to feed Gyökeres. Whereas the others, I find, because there's so much competition in the team, they're all playing for themselves slightly. Like, I see it not so much Declan Rice, but I see it with Saka. I see it with some of them. They're not looking for him. Whereas Havertz is like one of those players. He's a player, innit? He's not playing for self-accolades. He's there to make the team win, innit? And he's realized that if I can get this guy scoring, you know what I mean? Like, it's better for the team. And he's like, you saw it straight away, 3 minutes in the game that they played in the Champions League. Look for him straight away, ball in behind, because that's what Gyökeres is good at, running in behind. Yeah. And he gets his goal. And that's the thing. I feel like the players some of them are more worried, like your Odegaards, to make a bad pass and look like, they're not playing that confidence to play those passes, but Gyökeres does make the runs. And I know a lot of people are a bit like skeptical of Gyökeres. I think Gyökeres is going to be a madman. If I'm on it, listen, see how you used to love off Haaland? Listen, the way you used to love off Haaland is the way you're going to love off Gyökeres next season, because I feel like he's going to go on a mad thing, because what the players need to understand is you need to feed this guy, feed him the way he wants to play. Yeah. And obviously, it's the first season, so they're all adapting. But I feel like Havertz enjoys playing in that dropping in role, and then having someone that's going to run off with him, because he likes to create, but he can also make runs that create space for Gyökeres as well. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, I feel like they could be a partnership that it means someone might not make it in that midfield if he's going to play. If Arteta really believes in Gyökeres and he sees that Havertz is the guy that's going to open it up to get him the goals plus score himself and create, that's who he's going to run with. He's going to run with what's working, innit? Do you get what I mean? Because favoritism at some point comes out the window. So, yeah, man, I think I'm happy for it, man. I love Havertz. I love Gyökeres. And I'm glad he scored 2 today, which I was happy for. And I just think if he gets more confident and he starts to really put the ball in the back of the net and feel like he belongs in this league, and you know what I mean, he is going to be a problem, because once he adapts and they already can't bully him, he's tussling with all these defenders. It comes a point they're gonna have to leave him alone. And when they do, that's when the space is gonna open up for him to be able to do what he does. And when it does, he's gonna put the ball in the back of the net,
And you see from his build as well. I mean, I like his physicality and everything as well. Like, you can see he's a strong, solid player. For today's game, I was actually expecting Gyökeres to start, with everything you just kind of highlighted there as well. Playing a key role in his gameplay. I did actually expect to see Gyökeres start the game today. Was you expecting the same as well? And Klaus, was you expecting to see Gyökeres start the game as well?
Yeah, I was. To be fair, I was quite surprised because I was watching it, and then I didn't see the lineup, so I started watching the game before actually looking at the lineup, and then I heard Jesus' name, so I was like, Jesus. So then it made me get my phone out and look at the lineup, and I saw that he had started Jesus up top with Havertz in the middle, which I thought he might, because I saw Havertz was on the pitch, but I thought Havertz was playing up top, and maybe he had Eze in midfield, because I just hadn't looked at the lineup. And then when I looked, I see Havertz was in the 10 and playing in midfield, and he started Jesus, which it paid off in the end. But I think when you play Havertz and Jesus together, you've got 2 guys dropping short. You haven't got a focal point. And I'm glad he realised that, in the 58th minute, I think when he brought Gyökeres on, or around the 60th minute, when he made the changes and brought on Martinelli at the same time as well. And it made a difference instantly. Because now Sunderland, the 2 centre-backs had a player to think about, whereas with Jesus, they were thinking about him, but because, they can see him because he drops off, so they can see what he's doing, whereas with Gyökeres, he's always trying to run in behind, he's always trying to be on the last man, so they always got to work a lot harder, and you can see that's what created the space to open up. We then got the second goal and killed off the game, technically, and I know a lot of people say we got Gyökeres in to score goals and win the big games for us, but I also feel like Gyökeres was brought in for these type of games. These are the games that you want to see him killing the game off. Like at 1-0, if that carried on to the 80-something minute, it gives Sunderland something to fight for. He comes on, he makes it 2-0. Pretty much you think the game's done. You could see it almost like for them, we scored 2 against this team. Do you get what I mean? Remember, we've only conceded 3 goals. Man United have been the first team in 2 seasons to score 3 past us. So instantly you're thinking, yeah, we're never going to score 3 or at least 2 to get back in this game, and it kills the game off. And then he goes and gets his third at the end. Martinelli passes to him, which I'm happy for. Gets his goal and gets his brace, and we roll on to Brentford with a much more confident striker. You know.
Yeah, and that's what we need as well, because we've been seeing that he's been lacking a bit of confidence, but I've definitely seen a lot of potential in him and seen what he's going to do for the team, and it's nice that it's now starting to like work out for him and he's getting on the score sheet. Yeah,
and you know what as well? I feel like people say it's confidence, right? For me, I more feel it's frustration. Like, I feel like he's frustrated. Like, you know, he makes all these runs, right? And you can see it in his body language. He throws his arms up. He makes a run. The ball doesn't come to him. Do you get what I mean? I feel like a lot of it is frustration. And when you're playing as a frustrated player, like, you kind of switch off because you're still working, but you're still also frustrated. Like, look, he's a big guy. His touches ain't going to be like Havertz. He ain't going to have a touch like, you know, like some of the more like jinxier strikers. But one thing is that you put him in on goal, he's going to score. So, and that never leaves a striker like that. Do you get what I mean? And I think a lot of what we're dealing with is he's having to play this game where he's battling with defenders, he's fighting for like lost balls and all of this kind of stuff. And then when he isn't, no one plays it to him. And then when he does have the opportunity, then it's like this half chance that he has to take. Yes, he has had chances that, yes, he could have moved the ball quicker, and I think there was one in the Chelsea game. Was it the Chelsea game he had a chance, or was it? Who did we play before this? Was it? Nah, what game was it? I think it was Chelsea, and he got tackled or something. Or no, the Leeds game. He was in the Leeds game. He was in on goal, got tackled. He had a chance, but that happens. Look how many strikers miss a lot of chances just as much as they put the ball in the back of the net. But if you're only getting 2 chances in a game, it's less likely for you to convert both chances. But if you get 4, there's a good chance you could convert 2. Do you get what I mean? So they give him more chances, he's going to score more goals, you know?
Would you say that he's predominantly in like a goal scoring position? Because I do recall sometimes, you know, balls coming in and it's like, where's Gyökeres? Like, there's no one up top. Like,
I know it's hard
part of his game as well.
Yeah, I do feel like there needs to be some work on movement, because you see it. Havertz, I feel like my friend said it to me, and he said basically Gyökeres makes runs in straight lines. Yeah, so like he does bend his run and he makes runs, but I think in the Premier League, because defenders are so good, you have to kind of make like a second movement. Like, you know, Havertz is good at it, like feinting like he's gonna go back stick and then runs front post. Do you get what I mean? And little things like that. But what you did see, or which is starting to show that he's paying attention to these things, I think it was in the was it the last game, the Liverpool game, when he got the Leeds game when he got his goal, was that in previous games he would have went back stick and the defender would have cut that out. But in this game, he made the run and got in front of the defender, and the defender was trying to hold on to him, and he was able to get that the ball was able to come off his shin, and he was able to score. But that shows that, you know, he's starting to understand you need to get in front of your defender. You need to, like, you know, make those runs. And I think part of his game is that he, you know, when he first was coming, he's making these runs back stick, but he wouldn't change direction and the ball don't come to him. And then, you know, he needs to be a lot cleverer in the box. I think the best strikers that succeed in the Premier League are clever at their movement and getting in positions. And that's where he lacks, I think, if I'm going to give him any criticism. But other than that, my dog, that's, you know what I mean? The Swedish Haaland, that's what I'm calling him. Yeah, me. Yes,
man. I agree with you on that one. Also, we are seeing now that Arteta is starting to make substitutes a lot earlier, because, you know, normally he'll drag it out the game until like the 70th, 80th minute even. Like today, I see him making subs. I had to double check the clock. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like
58th minute.
Subs as well. We love consistency.
I think it's all about, for Arteta, I think what it is that there's so much pressure on us to win. And I think he has to trust his players, isn't it? And I think the times when he don't make the subs is because he's struggling to trust that the people he's going to bring in are going to make the difference. But then he's learning. Remember, it's his first job. Even though he's been in the job 6 years, or, you know, he's learning as well. Like, I think 10 years from now, when he's been a manager for God knows how long, he's going to know when to make the subs, when to bring on who he trusts and all of this. But he's still figuring it out. And I feel like, yeah, there are times he sits on the bench and he's like, you're thinking, bro, freshen this up. We've got Martinelli there. Bring on Wanyeri, do something. But then he's, as the manager, so much pressure for him to make the right movement or make the right choice, and sometimes he might question himself. Like, we're all human at the end of the day. But what we did see today was that I loved it. Martinelli, I didn't feel Madueke deserved to come off, but I get why he kept Trossard on. But I think Madueke is another one that's been fantastic. I love him as well. But yeah, he brought off Madueke and he brought off Jesus, and he made the right decisions at the right time. 2 minutes later, we get the goal.
I know, amazing, phenomenal substitutions for sure.
Yeah.
Devontae saying, for me, it's Arsenal versus Arsenal this season. I mean, we have got ourselves in a really good position where it's like, okay, you know, it's only down to us now whether or not we lose it. I mean, is that a fair point to make?
Oh, very fair point. I fully agree with him. I think the way it's not about who can beat us now. It's about us not beating ourselves. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like, you look at the Man United game, we would have beat Man United had we not made that. We're our own worst enemy. Like, Zubimendi gives the ball away for Mbeumo to go in and score. Yeah, makes it 1-1. Had he not done that, we go in at 1-0. It's a different halftime talk. It's a different energy coming out. Like, that goal kind of set off the nerves and the mistakes. And it's us. We give the goals away. We make the mistakes to allow these teams to get a sniff of a goal or a chance. And, you know, we've had it a few times. Gabriel played the ball back to I can't remember what game it was when he was passing it back to whoever and he gave it to the striker.
You
know,
I forgot what game.
You know what I mean?
But then he goes and then he scores a goal straight after. Redeemed himself.
Oh yeah, he scores a goal straight after. He redeemed it real quick. But it is those kind of situations that are like what we do in it. They're our mistakes in it. They're the things. So I agree. It is Arsenal versus Arsenal. If this team believe they can go out and win everything, and they show that on the pitch, they will go and win everything. Do you know what I mean? Because you think on their day, you see it this season, we beat Bayern Munich. This season, we beat Inter Milan. These are games that everyone thought, they're going to get rolled over. Bayern Munich come to town, we tore them up, opened them up. Probably, you know what I mean? Same with Inter Milan. Open them up. We've beaten good sides that they fought. So it is really all about us right now, you know?
Absolutely. An exciting season for us for sure. Carl is saying the signal is down. I mean, can you guys hear and see us clearly? Let us know if everything's okay.
Yeah, no, it's kind of lagging, but we're working through it still.
Yeah, I noticed that initially, but now it seems to be smooth. Is everything smooth your end?
Yeah, smooth. Like, even sometimes you lag a little bit, but I can hear what you're saying anyway. Even when the picture freezes, I can still hear you, so we're good.
Okay, amazing. And I hope you guys can hear as well. And I hope it's a comfortable watch for you guys. Big up to Jesse PB saying great win for sure. Shout out to you. Just mango juice. All I could do with a bit of mango juice right now. Charlie, we have been with this blah blah club. We definitely have, and I must say us Arsenal fans are very, very loyal people, because we've been through some heartache, some pain, but we still here nonetheless.
Still here nonetheless. But you know what? We will laugh the loudest at the end of it. That is the beauty of it all. Listen, this, like I said, this team is onto something special, Sha, and we will have the last laugh.
I know. I just literally feel it this season. Like, this season's gonna be so magical. I can literally feel my phone.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, Doug, it's your boy Ashake. How are you? And did you miss me?
Easy now, Ashake. What are you saying to me, brother? Come on, man. I'm here, man. Bless you, bro. I see you still doing your thing. Keep up the good work, bro. Yeah, man. Missed you, bro. Missed you. I hope Chelsea ain't hurting your heart too bad. You know what I'm saying? You know that. Innit? Yeah. But that's a mad thing. Even with that, Chelsea, I don't know, like, they just thought, you know what it is as well, Sha? A lot of these teams want to be in the conversation with Arsenal. Like, that they don't. What you find is that they're not trying to rate us. They're basically trying to say why. It's like a why them. Like, we're good enough. Why you know what I mean? It's like Chelsea thought they were just going to come to the Emirates, rock up, and just dismantle us. But you know, and you get their fans talking about, you know, Declan Rice and Casado comparisons, and everyone's trying to find a way to, you know, disregard our team, but to put their team in the reckoning in some way, saying, just let us do our thing, man. Chelsea, listen, I rate it, but you spent $2 billion. Like, they're talking about the first leg, right? That they didn't have Casado and all of that for the first leg. It shouldn't matter. If you spent $2 billion on a team, yeah, brother, your whole starting lineup should be able to drop out, and you have substantial players. Like, you got a second 11. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear just because you're missing 2 players that's why you couldn't compete with Arsenal and trying to find excuses. Yeah, that build your team correctly, innit? Don't build your team based around funds and investments and selling on. Build your team to go on to win stuff. Like, let us do our thing and you lot do your thing. I think Chelsea, I just feel like they're just getting their whole business structure wrong. And it's scary because they got the money. If they fix up, then they can be competitive. But just leave us alone right now, man.
No, I agree with you. And you know what the annoying thing is as well, you know, when it comes to us, and we might complain about the referees, because to be fair, you know, the referees have made some poor decisions and it's cost points. Whenever we highlight anything that we're feeling, it's always, oh, Arsenal fans always got excuses and X, Y, Z. But then it's a different kettle of fish when it comes to them.
No, 100%. And you know what? I don't let these fans gaslight me anymore, because it used to be frustrating. I used to get that, no, trying to explain my thing and do all of this. Now, I honestly don't care. If you think we're crying because we mentioned the referee, that's on you. All I know is our team are where they are right now, and that's all I care about. Everyone wants to have this point scoring thing when we're in these debates and we're having these chats, and it's like everyone's trying to point score off of Arsenal to like feel like they. But long and short, none of it bothers me. What really matters is we're sitting at the top of the Premier League now. You know, we're into the knockout last 16. All right, last 16 of the Champions League, Carabao Cup final, and we're still in the FA Cup. All the other noises are irrelevant what anyone wants to say right now. Whether they say Gyökeres is a crap striker, whether they say Odegaard isn't as good as Bruno Fernandes, whether they say Saka's not getting the GA that he should be getting this season and he's underperforming, it doesn't matter right now, because regardless of all of that, the team as a whole is performing at a higher level, and that's all that matters for me, right? When it comes to it, the football is being spoken on the pitch. You get me? So block out all the noise. We don't care. What we're doing is mashing work. You get me?
Absolutely, Doug. I totally agree with everything you said in the best way possible. Like, we've earned the right to be in the position that we're in, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's like my boy was talking about this own goal stuff. I said, brother, stop scoring own goals. We can't make you score own goals, bro. Do you get what I mean?
These mistakes are.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
That too.
We're earning that, but this is what I'm saying. Own goals are caused by pressure and you know, like if you're a team and you're pressuring the team, they make mistakes. That's where own goals are coming from. So it's just a testament to the hard work and the pressure that we're putting on teams in these situations where they're making mistakes. There's nothing we can do about that. Do you get what I mean? That's on them.
Doing it.
Yeah, keep doing it. Or if stop doing it, then you ain't got to worry about us having own goals as one of our highest scorers this season. Do you get what I mean?
When I saw the chart of like our top goal scorers, and to see like own goals like up there, because I think it was Gyökeres. I can't remember who the next one.
Yeah, Gyökeres, and I think own goals was in second place.
Yeah, and it was just like, wow, amazing. You know, own goal, like Golden Boot winner this season.
Yeah, but they try to make it like it's our fault, like, oh, we're reliant on own goals. But and this is where like we have to really block out the noise, because own goals is we're not the ones scoring the own goals; they're scoring it. So if the own goals are being scored, isn't it? You're more showing us that this is how much we've got teams under pressure, and that they are making these mistakes or these things are happening. And it might happen once or twice, but when it's happened 5 times, that shows that the team is doing something that is making other teams make mistakes and put the ball in the back of their own net, whether it be a last-ditch tackle that they're so desperately trying to stretch a foot out, or a mistake. We saw it in the Leeds game. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was going to header that off the line perfectly if the keeper never got involved. The keeper got involved, tried to punch round Dominic Calvert-Lewin's head, ended up punching the ball into the back of the net. Like that, we didn't do nothing to cause that. That's on them.
Exactly.
You know, someone needed to make a shout for the ball and call for it. Like, I don't know, man. This is mental.
The way I see it, a goal is a goal. I just get it, whether it's an own goal, set piece, or one of our players scoring. Boy, we're getting the goal and we're taking the 3 points for it. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%, and that is where it is, man.
Yeah, and Mickey, great discussion, guys. I'm locked in. Keep shining. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're locked in.
Yeah, man. Big up all the people. Yeah.
We got this. Let's stay focused and humble. # come on, you Gunners.
100%, man. 100%. You know, it's mad because we haven't had a chance to really talk and catch up like this over football and that. Yeah.
It's been so long. A minute. It's great to have you back.
Oh, we back, man. We're back. I'm back in the building. I got my new setup. Everything's blessed, like, you know. But it's life, isn't it? It just shows you how busy we are and how hard we're working. That, you know, those hours and finding the time to be able to sit down and chat is difficult. But you know what? We're making that time. You know, I want to really start making content, creating a part of what I do now. So I'm going to really dedicate the time to do it. But it's like I haven't been able to show you the excitement of where I'm at. Like you know, like. This team right now, Shah, like, oh my God, that I love everything about this Arsenal side. And, you know, if any rival fans listening, probably going to hate what man has to say, but everything about this club and where we're going, the direction, the identity, the connection with the culture, the manager, the fans, the players, everything right now about this club just feels so right. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Even just the toxic fans that we do have just seem like they're just non-existent at the moment. They just seem quiet. Like they got nothing to say. Like everything just feels like it's moving in the right direction for success. We've had 3 years of, you know, back-to-back heartache, things happening, knocked out the Champions League. Even PSG, I feel like, I was talking about this the other day and it just feels like so heartbreaking that we just couldn't get that game over the line. Do you know what I mean? You look back at the Trossard chance, the Martinelli chance, had those goals gone in, we would have smashed Inter in the final. Do you know what I mean? It's little things like that. Like, absolutely. You know, losing the league by 1 point to Man City in their treble winning season, and we just had it hard. But now I just feel like this is our year, and it just feels good as an Arsenal fan. Even just to see everyone else scrambling and squirming and chatting rubbish about us, it just feels like everything is just coming together. And, you know, the Man United loss, you know, was, even though it was hard to take, I feel like the team needed that. It was a wake-up call. That I think it was a loss that was needed in order for us to realize, you know, they went away, they had a discussion, they spoke about it, and Arteta came out in the press conference talking about making it fun and bringing that fun back and the fans enjoying the moment, because, you know, it felt like we're top of everything. Yeah, so I don't know how you felt, but you can explain how you felt, but it was top of everything. You know, I think we're looking like we're going to win the league, but for some reason, everyone's anxious. The anxiety is through the roof. We're not enjoying the moment. Do you get what I mean? Like, we're all worried about what could happen in terms of losing it, that we're not actually enjoying the fact that we are in the position that we're in. I don't know if that was how you felt, but it was good to see Arteta come out and talk about it. And now I just feel like, yeah, I'm riding that journey with them. You know what I mean? I'm on it. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna, no matter what happens this season, I'm willing to just ride it out and enjoy it, no matter what comes, what may. Like, how was you feeling about it all? Like prior to Arteta's press conference when he came out and spoke?
Do you know what? It's actually a really fair point that you make, because it's almost as if you're living on adrenaline. So it's like you get through one game, then straight ahead, your attention's on to the next one, and it's like, all right, the next one. Now we need to do this. And we don't actually take a moment to even, like you said, realize where we're at and just appreciate the moment for sure. And it's always, okay, next, we got to do this, we have to do that. And it's like, okay, for real, just take a breather. And I'll be completely honest, with that Manchester United game, I was actually in Morocco at the time, and, you know, set up in a nice place, watching the game and everything. And I was so upset. I was like, you know, when you're just heartbroken. I was absolutely gutted that we lost that game. I went home and I went to bed. I I was meant to be out, and I was like, I can't. I need to just go and just like. I was actually genuinely upset. But then, I guess like I done a show with the ladies, Helen and Philippa, and we discussed it. And we looked at the bigger picture, and we looked at all the away games that we had, all the traveling we've been doing. We sort of discussed, the mental impact as well as the physical impact on the players, and it was. And we looked at, how many defeats we've had so far this season. It was like, actually, in hindsight, it's not that bad.
100%,
and then I did start to feel like a lot better after, because I was like, it's definitely not that bad. And we do need to give ourselves credit where we're at and everything that, we've achieved so far. But I guess it's just that feeling of, losing to Man U. And then, I try not to let outside noises impact the way I'm feeling, but you get like Man U fans like front, who I've spoken to in X amount of time want to be messaging me. It's like, don't bother, like you're not getting from me.
but you know what that is as well, though, Shah? That is a testament to how good this club is. That you Man United fans, big old great Man United fans, the whole "We Are United" are celebrating beating two teams. Like, I saw a meme the other day, and it was like Man United fans, like the Man United team on this coach with a trophy saying we beat Arsenal and Man United and Man City, and it was basically saying they're out of everything, which is they've got nothing to play for, but their claim to fame this season is the fact that they beat us. And I was like, I could understand it. I was saying to my boy, I was like, bro, I can understand it, right? If you beating us meant that City came within 2 points and then they win their next game and go top, or like that loss played a mad part in changing the trajectory of the season for everyone. It was a nothing game. We'd lost 2 games prior to that, and then you go and beat us. Yes, it's Man United. It's disappointing, but in the grand scheme of things, we've only lost 3 games. So when I was saying that, I was like, really, that was how I was finding the strength to not get triggered by these United fans that were trying to gaslight me every day. Like Kojo, bless him, wore a Man United shirt every day to the gym, different one each time, brought out the tracksuit, that they're all chatting about it, talking like they done something, which I'm happy for them. But it's like, it wasn't the end of the world. And look, instantly we've bounced back, and we're now 9 points clear with City having to play Liverpool tomorrow, which is going to be a very hard game for them. So it's not all. It happens. You can't go a whole season and not lose games.
I mean, we've done it before. We could go a whole season invincible, baby. Who else in the Prem can claim?
All right, and that's another thing. We add the Champions League to our bowl, and we do something this season. They can't. There's no chat. There's no chat for it. Like, because that's what they ever want to bring up. We bring up this golden cup that we got where we went unbeaten, but you haven't got a Champions League. We achieved that. There's no chat for us this season, man.
Exactly. And it just goes to show like our level. The fact that new fans are like so shameless to be celebrating in that manner because they beat us like they've won a trophy. It just goes to show like where we're at, like the level. Like you're celebrating a win. Because Arsenal are the best right now,
100%. And they're so desperate to be in the conversation. I think also, like, some of my friends didn't want to admit it, but I did see it on some of these Man United platforms. And even Aiden, was it Heaven that we saw, or that left us to go to Man United? He did an interview and he spoke on it, and they were talking about possibly winning the league and shit. Like, listen, so it's like. Like, they're so desperate to be amongst us, and be in the talking, in the reckoning, to be like, and I get it, you just want the best for your team, but like, no, you're laying in it at the moment. Know where you're at this current point, and I'm having all these arguments with United fans saying they got a better attacking front three than we have, and they just all want to just be so involved in the conversation that it buns them that they. Arsenal with this team, and every way a step of the way they're trying to find somewhere to what's the word? Take away from what we have. Like, now they're saying, Mbeumo, Cunha and Ahmad or whatever, or Sheshko are a better front three than what we got. And these are the arguments I'm having with my Man United fans at the moment. Like, so they're just all desperate. They're all desperate to be in it. But I don't know, man. You win a game, we move on. Now they're talking like now because my friend they won today, and obviously Liverpool play. My brethren's like, yeah, it's on. Yeah, we can still catch you, man. You like, you know, you lose today, then you know it opens it up. What do? We go and smash Sunderland 3-0, put 9 points clear that space, 10 points gap between us and United, 9 points between us and City, and I think it's more than that against United, I think. And yeah, like we just keep answering our critics with action, innit? Do you get me?
Exactly, and that is all we can do.
Yeah.
Someone is saying that the stream is laggy. Guys, it's lagging. Is it lagging on your end as well, Doug?
Yeah, so like when I look at myself on my side, it's when I jumped in, it lags a little bit, but I don't know if you're like I can still hear you, but it lags on your side. But I don't know if I'm lagging on as well, or if it's the whole stream as a whole.
I've got it on the high definition. I wonder if that's playing a part. Guys, what are you receiving from us as well? Is it really laggy, or is it calmed down? Let us know. I wonder if it's all right. I'm just checking it on my phone. It seems to be okay at the minute. Let's see how it goes. All right, Jordan Ball is saying lots of love, Charlene. Really, really happy about the win today and clean sheet. Nonetheless, God bless you. Big up to you, Jordan. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, Arsenal are absolutely buzzing today as well. Was you expecting to see a clean sheet as well, Doug? God bless you also.
I don't know, because Sunderland, I was more confident we could get I was confident we'd get the result. But because I was more confident in the fact that Xhaka weren't playing, and I feel like if Xhaka was in the side, yeah, definitely we would have had a few problems and maybe conceded, because he would have really pushed to make sure that team was motoring. But I'm not surprised to see a clean sheet. I think Ray is on 21 clean sheets for the season now. He's definitely going to be on target. Can break the record. I think the record's 26 or something. I think it might be 34. It's either 26 or 34. One of them. It's ridiculous. I don't think we'll beat the 34, but the 26 he definitely is on target for. Yeah, man. This team just, they've got it in them. They're hard to break down. They're hard to concede goal. Like it's hard to score goals against us, man. I think Gabriel and Saliba are turning out to be the best centre-back partnership. Definitely the best centre-back partnership in the Premier League. Probably one of the best in the world at the moment in terms of in that sense. Like I just don't. I think when we're at our best, yeah, I just think it's a long day. Like it's a long day. Even at our worst, it's a hard game, man. Like, you're not just gonna come on. Like we've not been steamrolled or anything in a long time. Like we've hardly conceded 3. Last, obviously, Man United scored 3. We don't we don't lose. Like it's just. Yeah, so man, man, roll on Brentford. It's hard. Like this team's just too mad right now. Like, you know what I mean? We're just doing a lot.
I know, it's so
I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of all of them. I'm proud of all the players we brought in. Hankapié, I think he's solid. I think Fury had a tough game. I understood why he got dragged. I think after going 2-0 up, you want to shore up the back, make it a bit solid. You bring in Hankapié, he's more defensive-minded than Fury, even though he was up the pitch half of the game as well. But it's like, yeah, all across the board, we just got the right amount of players. I think Norgard's tidy. Madueke, we don't even miss Saka. That's how good Madueke's been stepping in. Nah, we're not, Saka got injured a few seasons back, or was it last season, and we was praying for him to come back. Now I'm just like, bro, just rest. We're good. Like, take your time. Even with Odegaard being out, there isn't that, oh shit, we need Odegaard back. No, you're good, bro. We've got Eze, we've got, Kai Havertz can drop in the 10. Like, we're good, man. And I feel that's probably why we didn't dip in the transfer window. Obviously, they entertained the idea of Tonali, but we didn't look in the transfer window to get anyone in from Moreno, because we've got more than enough firepower sitting there and enough players to kind of ride out these waves. And I think that is what has done us good this season, that when we had players drop out injured, we've got players to come in that are just as good, or you know what I mean? So across the board, this team is so well equipped, man.
Yeah, and I'm even really proud of Mikel Arteta as well, and really happy for him. I mean, you saw in that semi-final when we beat Chelsea, you could see in his smile just how much it actually meant to him. And I think all of these efforts that he's been putting in over the seasons and, you know, everything that he's had to deal with to get us from where we were. Don't forget, we were sitting in 20th. We was in a relegation battle at one point. To get us from there to now being 9 points there, top of the table, like, he deserves some credit and he deserves
100%.
some trophies because he's put in so much work.
You know what? You know, I've always supported Arteta. I will, like, yes, he's had moments where he questioned decisions. That's like all managers, though. Like, people will question Pep now, and look how much Pep has achieved and what he's done. Do you get what I mean? So that's gonna happen. But I just think he's just classy. He's got better. Like, even dealing with the press conference, you could see. Like, I watched the press conference that he had post Chelsea, but I think for the build up of this game, and even like the reporters are asking him questions about Rafinha and just how he's dealing with him. He's just got this oozing this class now. Like, do you get what I mean? And it's just, that's our manager. You get me? That's our boy. You know what I mean? Who's that? What, Arteta from down the road? That's our dog. You get what I'm saying? That's, you know, it's beautiful to see that. Like, I don't know. Obviously, rival fans are gonna, like, they're gonna hate it. Or look at these man, like, we're breading Arteta, but he's just like, you know, even on the touchline, you can see that he's changed. Yes, he's animated and he's still up and talking. That is his managerial style, isn't it? But, you know, he's not so much engaging with the referees. Have you noticed that we might get some calls that don't go our way, but we're not, it's not like we're head-on butting heads with the referees like we used to. Like, you know, they're starting to respect him. They're starting to understand how, you know, that this team is a ball. We're not dirty. We're not out there to, you know, play dirty and do this. So that, you know, you can kind of see that the FA and the referees are this season slightly respecting us a bit, you know. And I think that is all coming down from the manager. You know, we've not had any talk this season of, you know, like previous seasons where it's like Arteta's out of his box and, you know, the stuff that we had back and forth with the refs and all of this. This season has just been the football has spoken on the pitch. Do you get what I mean? And the manager has been very classy with it. He's not criticised them. You know, he's got on with them. And I just feel like it's the evolution of the club and just where we're at right now. It might change a couple of seasons from now. They might want Liverpool to win it and we're getting all the bad calls and falling out with the rest. Everyone has their day, but I feel like right now this season, it's just all in harmony and Arteta is the architect of that. You know what I mean? He's, you know, I like to think he pays attention to the fine detail of things, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So he's, you know, if he sees that this is how we want to chat to the refs, this is how we're going to behave, this is how we're going to conduct ourselves, he'll be all over it, you know? And it's good to see, man.
Absolutely. I mean, on shows prior, we spoke about, you know, Arteta having the youth players, you know, how we've had those youth players and we've built them up to now, you know, them gelling with each other, learning Arteta's style. And now it feels like we're definitely, you know, reaping the rewards of, you know, the youth and what we've built up until this point as well. I mean, is that a fair to make?
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, I think Arteta's learned, innit? Because before he never used to play the youngsters, innit? Never, like, you know, we see a couple of boys leave. Like, you look at Hutchinson is now at Forest, and, you know, he went for good money there. And we've seen Hayden and Obi Martins go to Man United and stuff. And he's given the young boys chances. You know, he's given the young boys chances and understand the importance of bringing the youth through, playing a style of play. And you see it. You see Wanyeri go to Marseille, doing his thing. That surprised me, that loan move, but he's doing big things. I feel like he needs that.
Was you happy to see about loan? So we was discussing that before you came live. Was you in agreement with that? Do you think for his personal development, it was the best move?
Yeah, I think both him and Skelly should go out on loan, to be fair. I think, like, I know a lot of people like play them, this, that, whatever. We have to remember they're 18. I think they're 18, 19, like, they're young boys. Like, you got to think their best years, if we want to keep them, are going to be, like, when they're 24, 25. So, you remember, that's 3, 4 seasons, 5 seasons from now till they're reaching their prime ages. And we saw it with Saliba. We did the same thing with Saliba. We were like, oh, why has he loaned him out? This, that, whatever. And look what we have. We have a Rolls Royce and a defender. I think the French league, I think it was right to loan him out to France. I think, maybe loaning him out in the Premier League, the pressure's higher. If he's not performing, managers aren't going to play him, which means he's not going to develop. Whereas in France, Marseille, they're a good side. The level's a lot less than what we have. And it's a good. You see what's happening with Endrick, Leon. Like, he's flying on from Real Madrid to there, and he's actually doing a madness. So I think it is the best decision for him. I think Miles Lewis-Skelly could have done with a good loan as well, because he's only playing Champions League football at the moment. But Calafiorian and Capie are more trusted, isn't it? So it's a shame. But yeah, I think it was the right move, man. He's going to come back a better player. He's going to come back a lot more. Yeah, and the thing is, you've got like Aubameyang there. You've got like ex-Arsenal man there at the club that can talk to him, or like be there supportive, help him grow.
As well.
Yeah, Timber's brother. Yeah. So is it Dorian? I think Dorian Timber or something like that. It was Dorian. Yeah. Like, so he's got players around him that can help him develop. And I think 2 seasons over there were doing well. Like, yes, you want to be a part of the team that could potentially win titles and be there to lift that and have that experience. But I feel like at his age, he's going to get plenty of that at Arsenal. So right now, I feel like development is what's best for him at the moment. And I think it was a good decision to send him out. We've got Max Downham coming back from injury soon. He's not far off, Arteta said in the press conference. And that's going to be an interesting one as well, because he's a phenomenal talent, but maybe needs the experience. He might be one of those gems that you do actually play him in it, like you do keep him and play him, similar to a Wayne Rooney and all of that kind of thing. But it'll be interesting to see what Arteta does with him. But I feel like we've got a lot of talent coming through, and I feel like Arteta has learned he needs to trust his talent. The young boys, the academy, needs to believe in them and bring them through, because that's the only way you're going to have longevity, like bringing through new talent. Also, bringing money into the club. That if we have it comes to a day that we have to sell Wanyeri or Miles Lewis-Skelly or whatever, we're going to get good money for them. Do you get me?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
And it brings the investment back into the club. I think that's one thing that we're rubbish at, is that we as fans, it's because of our loyalty though, Charlotte. We
don't let them go.
Like, we don't want to see man go. Like, and I feel like had we maybe convinced Amari Hutchison to stay, we might have made the 40 million and the sell-on money clauses and money that because if he's not good, like if they're not good enough to play for us, we should at least make the money from them. Do you get what I mean? So I think the club have to do better at selling on our academy players than letting them go for nothing. And man, listen, I love everything the club's doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got Just Bashy saying, keep going. I'm not sure if he's referring to or if he's referring to Arsenal as a whole, or I'm sure it's all of it.
Yeah, all of it. We've got to keep going on all fronts, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm actually quite intrigued by your headphones as well. Are they Arsenal headphones?
No. These are like some gaming headphones. I don't even know if I should give them a plug. You get me? Because they're not paying us.
Okay.
But when they want to start paying us, but because I now normally I work off my laptop in it, but now I'm working off my PC, so I can't hear you. If I take them off, I can't hear you. So it's only just so I can hear you, because it all goes through the mixer and everything. Yeah.
And I thought you was doing a tie on us, rocking up with
no. Big up Ty though, man. Big up Ty.
Yeah. Always.
I see you had Ty on recently as well, man. Big him up, man.
Yeah, so we got our show. She's a Keeper. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you do subscribe to She's a Keeper here on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. And Ty's he's been a keeper because we've had him on a few shows.
I see Ty. I've got to give him his credit. Ty is probably the most legendary Arsenal fan there is. I watched something the other day and I never knew this about him. He goes to pretty much everything. Women's, youth, academy, he's at everything. Big him up. He is, if not the biggest Arsenal fan out there. Big him up, man.
Yeah, no, loads of love to Ty. He literally shows up for every single game that he possibly can. Arsenal women are playing pros. I'm sure he's going to, he will be at that game as well. Yeah, he goes, I think he even goes to like the under 16s. Whatever Arsenal game is playing, he's there.
Whatever Ty is doing to afford that, he needs to let man know, because I need in, because He's shelling out bread to me everywhere. I need to know how he's getting this money. Like this, what time he's in
Isn't it? Literally.
Show me how he's getting to this bread, bro.
We're talking home and away games.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's costly. I see them Arsenal ticket prices. It's not a joke. You need to buzz. Where's the camera? Ty, you need to let us know what you're doing, mate. I need in. I want in, mate.
Yeah, serious investment and the merch because that doesn't come cheap either.
In it, trust me. But listen, that's another thing. Arsenal are killing it on all fronts, you know. Like even they can't talk to our merch either. Like our merch is top levels. Like when it comes to these Arsenal tracksuits, these kits that they bring out mid-season to take our bread, they're doing very well. You know what I mean? Making man spend money when you're not even feeling like you want to spend money. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, they all look amazing. It's like, oh my god, I just need to have them all.
Yeah, it's not a joke, man. It's not a joke.
For sure. While we're speaking of merch as well, Doug, I can see that you are wearing Lean Gang stuff.
Yes, I am indeed.
Jumper.
Yes, I am indeed. I am indeed rocking the Lean Gang bits. If anyone wants to see what go on, hit me up on Insta. Lean underscore gang underscore UK is the Insta page. leanganguk.com is the website. Go check it out. Man, you know what I'm saying? Go get your Lean Gang bits, please. You know what I mean? And shout out everyone. I got a tracksuit for you as well. Shout, when I see you, I'll drop it to you, or if anything, I'll ship it out to you. Yeah, I'm saying, but yeah, man, please support, go and check it out and show some love to the page. We got yourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I must say, I do love the Lean Gang stuff. I'm loving these colours that I'm seeing. Can you just go back a little bit as well? I can see like a bit of green. Yeah, I'm loving these designs.
Yeah, love it. This is embroidered on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, man, I got a couple tracksuits. I got a new job. I got like a win because summer's coming, so I got some windbreakers, shorts and t-shirt sets coming. And this year, I just want to take it more serious because I've been doing it a little while now, and I feel like I've never done an ad campaign. I've never done no marketing or photo shoots or nothing. And I think, you know, what I do see is that people are still like repping the brand. People are buying stuff. Gabe was on tour with D-Block, gave a couple man their tracksuits and that. And people were asking, yo, where's that? Can I get it? And I was making sales. And it just showed me that, you know what, like God gives you something. And, you know, you might ask for blessings and you might ask for this and you want things to drop a certain way. But he's like, nah, brother, I gave you that idea. That's what's going to set you free, innit? Like, that is what it is. So this year, I'm definitely going to take it a lot more serious and push it. So you will see a lot. You might even see Shah in some of the ad campaigns as well, because I'm going to ask her to do a couple bits in that. She don't even know, but yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
A couple bits in that I want to do. So yeah, man. God willing, we'll be able to get it moving and fly the flag and do this thing, man.
Yeah, amazing. I'm so excited for you as well because I only wear things I like, I'll be honest. And you've given me quite a few bits and I love like everything you've given me. I've absolutely loved. Even the other day you gave me this like very soft pastel yellow tracksuit.
Oh, yeah.
Remember it?
Yeah. I remember, yeah.
Gorgeous. And I've been wearing it. Yeah,
more to come, man. More to come. I got you. Know, I always got you anyway. I got you, man. More stuff to come. And you know what it is? I think the hardest part of the whole clothing game is getting what's in your brain to manifest into material, innit? Because that's the thing. In my head, I've got so many ideas, but I haven't come from a world of graphic designing or, you know, like textiles and sewing and this, that. So everything is like having to pass the information that's in your head to somebody then to put it onto paper or digital form to then bring it to reality and materialize it. And I think that's the hardest part. But yeah, man, got a lot of ideas, got a lot of things coming. So God willing, you know what I mean? We can do this thing, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited for you. And I must say, I'm really loving this color here as well. So I'm excited to see the bit that you bring for me.
I got you, man. Don't watch nothing. I got you.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. But so our next game now, we're coming up against Brentford. So we are away to them on Thursday at 8 p.m. kickoff. I mean, by all means, we should be going into this game with huge confidence. Are you feeling really confident to get 3 points there?
Yeah, I feel like we can. I think Brentford's a hard game. Brentford's always a hard game for us, but I feel like we are, what's the word, avenging results where they've took, like, we're good at that. Like, you see, even like Sunderland got the draw against us when we played there at the stadium and you know, we was able to come away and get the 3 points today. So I'm not sure what the result was against Brentford last time, but I'm sure we'll get a result there this time around. But they're flying though. I don't know how they're gonna play against us, man. If they're gonna come out and attack that, did you watch the Newcastle game? They were on to Newcastle, man. They were attacking them, won it in the 90th minute. Yeah, they're a problem, man.
Yeah, I didn't actually see the game, but yeah, I did see the result. And Brentford's obviously sitting 7th on the table, you know, as it stands. So, yeah,
they're
but
problem,
we're the Red
man.
Army, man. We're not fearing no one.
We're not fearing nobody. We're not fearing nobody, Shah.
Innit? Bring it, come. We're ready.
Yeah, bring it, coming there.
Yeah, but we do need to try and get in some Premier League predictions as well. Obviously, you know, we've just kind of jumped on this spontaneously. But yeah, we'll try and get in some live shows with like Premier League predictions and everything like what we was doing before.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, come on, definitely. Yeah, we'll listen. I'm back outside, man. Anytime you're ready, shout me. I'm here for it, man.
Yeah, we outside.
We outside in there.
Yes. All right, guys. We are going to start rounding off now. I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you do like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out Doug's merch as well. It's called Lean Gang. I will put the link in the description below once this live stream ends. But trust me, he's got some amazing pieces. So check out his merch, leangang.co.uk, but I will put it down below. Thank you so much, Doug, for joining. It's been great.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you, man. Love every time, man.
Yeah, likewise. That feeling's definitely mutual. And guys, we are signing out. Stay tuned. We're going to be back with plenty more live shows. And thank you to all of you guys. We appreciate you. And we'll be back again soon. That's Doug. I'm Charlene, and we're signing out. Bye for now.
Take care.
Bye.
Hey, look at yourself, Shah.